When I talk about money, I try to make the information as easy and simple as possible. Simplified personal finance, things that aren't complicated, easy to follow, things that you can do with your money immediately. And today's tips are going to be right along those lines. Now, the third tip, I'm putting it at the end because I know that it may not work for everybody and it may not be something that everybody wants to do. So I'm going to put it at the end for that reason, okay? The first thing that you can do with your money is to keep more of it when you get your paycheck. And the easiest way to do that is by lowering your monthly bills and expenses. I made this video right here where I go in depth, step by step, as to how I personally do those things with my own bills. But it is as simple as shopping around for lower car insurance, shopping around for better cell phone insurance rates, internet service. All of those things will only take about an hour of your time, and you could end up saving as much as $100 with making just one quick phone call. Now, as easy as it seems, you may not be able to get all of your bills lowered, but the goal here is to negotiate the things that you can. The second thing that you can do is to audit your savings account or audit your emergency fund, whichever one that you have. I use Ally Bank, and I've been using Ally Bank, I think, since like 2014. And the thing that I love about Ally Bank are the savings buckets. For people who like save cash, that's equivalent to having your envelopes that you stuff. When I watched this person's video right here, I'm going to put his name up on the screen. When I watched his video, I immediately went into my Ally account and I made my Ally buckets even more specific. So I have an Ally bucket that's strictly for a dollar amount that I want to have saved by a certain amount of time. I already had a bucket that was dedicated for car repairs. The main bucket in my Ally account is just what I call my 1 month ahead account. So with that, if, say, for example, I want to plan another birthday party for myself next year, I will go in and I will create a specific bucket and then have the money set aside going into that bucket so that my savings, when I look at it, I know overall how much I have, but I also know how much I am contributing to each one of those categories. The third thing that you can do with your money is to earn more of it. Taking the knowledge that you already have and the skills that you are already using, you may be able to do what I did. And that was taking those skills and experience and using that to make money on the side. This is not going to work for everybody because everybody's situation is completely different. And I totally understand that. When I was trying to get myself out of the situation where I was living paycheck to paycheck, this is what I had to do. So making more money and doing the first step where I was always working toward lowering my bills, this is what helped me to get into a better financial situation. At the time that I'm making this video, there are quite a few Americans who have been unemployed for a very long time. So just saying go and get a higher paying job, that may not be the most realistic thing. Gig work like DoorDash and driving for rideshare, that's not feasible for everybody. The easiest one to start with is making those phone calls and shopping around to lower your bills. It doesn't matter what time of the year that you do it. So don't get hung up on thinking that you have to do it, at a particular time in order for it to, to be more effective. If you want to do it on your pet goldfish's birthday, do it then. If the third Tuesday after the first day of spring works for you, pick up the phone and do it then. The bottom line is do something. And the things that you decide to do, they don't have to be overly complicated. If you have any questions at all, leave those down below in the comments, and I will see you back here for our next video.